All right, in this tutorial, I'm going to talk briefly about the splits. Again, we're going to click the authors button here that takes you over to the splits. Either in the regular splits or the more button, there's more information. Either one has a go button at the end. We're going to talk about the splits. We call them portions. So the portions, the author portion or the publisher portion, the percentage that you own or the songwriter owns. Anyway, to go to that, we'll click the go button at the end of the portal, and it takes us over to the portions file, which we noted earlier. But this is a little more detail. I'm just going to use my tab key. Normally you don't go into this screen. You don't need to. Notice this has two fields. The red is for publishing. It's catalog work. This is done automatically from the different files. That's why we don't take you in this way. But we overlap these two fields because it uses it from the project file and it uses the splits in the catalog works in your catalog. And the reason this is color-coded yellow is because most of the time it relates to the catalog file, the splits or portions. So notice there's two different fields overlapped here, just so you know, in case you're ever trying to customize anything. They're color-coded blue and red, catalog number or project code. And here we're using red, so we're using catalog number and catalog title. Again, you're not going to be in here, but if you want to play around and customize or anything, you'll know where this data comes from. What we did in the catalog file was create a portal using this portions file. Okay, then you have portion ID number, an author number. I'm just going to tab through these, explain them briefly. The entry date is auto-entered. Your author number is based on what you select as the author number. This is the key field. Author number or publisher number, it's the same. It's just called, the field is called author number. The portion type is 6 different choices, as you made from when you were setting up the contract. You did this. It's already set up. In the splits, it's the same. In the splits, it sets it up this way as well. In the portions part of the catalog file. So author, publisher, foreign, sub-publisher, it's going to be one choice on each one. It automatically looks up the name. It's the lookup. We've already gone through this, but again, these are project points, foreign project points. Now, these project points are not covered in the catalog file. They're covered out of the project file. So when you enter points in the project file for artist points, royalty points, they get tracked here. Now, the percentage of royalties for a songwriter is entered here. So it just gives you different fields to do that. Writer percentage. This is the information you entered in the split. This is not a data entry screen. This is a developer screen. Just showing it to you so you know where it is if you need it. Otherwise, disregard this and just work on it in the catalog file. Foreign co-publishing. All this information is available in the split portion section in the splits under author button. This will let you go right to that contract. See that contract number? If I click this, it takes me right to that contract. I don't want that right now. I'm going to click the hide button and get out of there. There's an email lookup because it has the E there. I showed you that. The E means there's an email attached so you can correspond with this person about this split. Commission expires, date notarized. This information can be added if necessary. If it's added in the contract file, it's automatically going to look up and bring it in here. If it's not, then you'd have to do it multiple times. The valuable thing about putting your data in the correct order, it's people, then contracts, then catalog, then splits or portions, then licenses, then royalties. So if you do it in the right order, you entered this in the contract under this contract number. When it looked up, it looks up this information automatically. So you don't have to enter it multiple times for that contract number. Once you've entered that data in the contract, you simply assign this contract to this song, and it looks up all this notarized, commission expires, all that data that you entered is effectively brought in. So that is basically the only screen that we use in here. So I just wanted to show you that in case you're interested. Here's your IPI code. That's for your song work. And then we have over in the versions file, we have ISRC numbers and different numbers available, which I'll explain later. If you need more information about the splits, see when it clicks there is none. There's no long list. There's a report screen only. Report catalog work, print song. You really don't need these because these can also be printed. If you had to export this data, you could do it from here out of the portions file, or you could import data into this file too, just so you know this file is here as the portions file. It's connected to the catalog and project files, but you don't do data entry in this file. But if you ever had to import or export, you would do it from this file. Okay, I hope that covers it. That should give our developers a little taste of what's here. Okay, thanks. Hope that helped.